Hello friends, welcome to Coding Jackpot. In this video tutorial, we are going to see how we can integrate this admin LTE template in our Blazor server .NET 6 project. So first we'll search in Google admin LTE. So we'll get this website adminlte.io. It's a free bootstrap admin template. So here we can check the live preview. So here this is kind of here we have three different versions, version 1, version 2, version 3. So as per our choice, whatever we like, we can integrate it. So here we have different structures, like if we have search, then we have simple search, then we have pages like invoice, project, e-commerce, everything is there. Okay, so what this template gives us, like it gives a lot of designs which we can use it directly in our code. We just have to code on that part. Okay, so like we don't have to do any design part. We can simply use this entire page, whichever, like if we want to have some registration page, we can use it. If you want to have some UI elements like buttons, we get different type of structures here. So whatever button we like, we can simply copy that HTML from here and use it. Fine. So let's download this template. So you can click on download. So it will take us to their GitHub repository. And here if we scroll down, we have this version, source code. So we can click on it. So it will get downloaded. Okay, so it is got downloaded now. So we can extract it. Okay, so inside this we have this type of different type of files are there. The important files which we require will the files which we don't want, unwanted files, for this we'll remove it. All these things we don't need. We simply need the HTML and the folders. So we have just cleaned it up. Now we'll open it in VS Code. Okay, so we have this folders and this HTML page. So if we open it, let's open index 3. Then here we see, like, so in this video we'll focus on this version 3. Okay, so this is the template. So let's create a Blazor project. So in Visual Studio we'll create a new project, Blazor server app, and we have named it as Blazor app 2. Let there be the default name, and we can click on next. You can click on create. So this will create for us the default Blazor server app with the default template. So now in this default template, what we have to do is we simply have to go in this, and here if we see, we are copying this index 3. So from this index 3 we have to copy the links, just this link. And before copying this link, if we see, we have everything, all the required files in two folders. First is the dist and second one is the plugin. And if we go in the footer of this, here also we have required scripts for this admin template to run. So we have this everything in plugin and in the dist folder. So we have to copy two folders from this. So let's go in this template. So we'll copy this dist and plugin folder. And in this Blazor application, we have this web root folder. So inside this web root folder, we'll simply paste it. So it's getting pasted. Okay, so here these two folders, dist and here we can see dist and plugin folder. So we have whatever files are required, those folders we have shifted in this web root folder. Now going back to the pages, we have this layout.cshtml. Okay, so from here we don't want the default template, so we are going to remove these links, this style sheet and the CSS. We are going to remove this. Also, we are going to remove this default, this one, and we're going to add the AdminLTE required scripts. So here we'll copy these 4 lines and paste it in the header section. And from the footer, we'll take the required scripts. And this we will add here just above this framework Blazor server.js. So we have taken the required scripts which was there in the header section, and also the scripts which are there in the body section. So apart from this, what we have to do, we have to go in this shared. Here we have a layout. So in this layout, if you see, we have this navigation menu, default navigation, and we have the body. So we will remove this one. We don't want this one. So here we will add our own body structure or whatever is the layout for the master page that we are going to add in this main layout. Okay, and if we go on this layout.cshtml, we have added the footer scripts as well as the body script, head scripts. So we'll remove this base href also, and we'll remove this component here also. So what we have done is, like, we have removed all the scripts and we have simply added the scripts which are present in the admin template. Now going back to this main layout. So here if you see, we have this entire HTML structure. So we'll simply minimize it first to see how it looks. So here we have this body, and inside the body we have a wrapper. So here we have the navigation, then we have the main sidebar container. So if you see the template, we have this navigation bar, which home, contact, this chat window, and then we have the sidebar. So here we have this navigation, this is the nav bar, then we have the main sidebar, then we have the content wrapper. So inside the content wrapper we have the content header and the main content. So these are the two things. Okay, so this is like the content wrapper. Then apart from this, we have a simple control sidebar, and then we have the footer. So in our master page, what we will have to take is, we will have to take this entire body section, okay, till this content wrapper. We don't want this content header and main content. Okay, so let's copy the entire thing and then we'll remove it from there. So we'll copy this entire till the footer. So we'll copy everything inside this body section. We'll copy the entire div wrapper. Okay, this is the inside the body. So we'll copy this one and simply paste it here in this main layout. So we need the footer, we need this navigation bar, we need the main sidebar container, and we need, now from this main layout, this master page, we don't need this content header and the main content. So these are part of the child pages. Okay, so here we will add our body section. So this is where the child pages will get loaded. Fine. Now going back to the CSHTML page, if you see this, here we have this class whole transition sidebar menu. So this will simply add on the body part of the layout page. This is the main layout page, and this is the main this is the layout page and this is the main layout where the master page, it's a master page. So inside the master page we only have this body. So now let's run and see how it works. Okay, so here we can see like we have got the sidebar properly, and we have got the top menu as well. It is getting closed, getting open, everything works fine. Now the page which has got loaded is nothing but the index page. So here if you see this, like this is the page which they have integrated, right? So this page didn't get loaded. What got loaded is was the default page of the Blazor template. So that got loaded because if you see here, this is what the default page is holding. So that got loaded inside the body part. Okay, so we have integrated the side menu and the top header, and the body part was empty. So in that empty page, empty body part, this got loaded. Now what we will do is like we'll from this admin template we'll take few pages and we'll simply, so in these pages we have profile. Okay, so we have this profile, fine. So this profile part will uh, we have this forms as well. So from this forms, okay, so let's go in these pages we have different forms, and let's take this general form. Okay, so here if you see we have the same structure again on this page as well. We have the wrapper, then inside that we have a navigation bar, side menu, then we have the content header and the main content. So what we are interested is in only these two section, content header and main content. So this we will copy it and we will simply put it in the index page. So we'll remove the default content from the index page and simply put it here. Now let's rerun again. Okay, there's okay. We have to remove this at the rate sign. Okay, so now here you can see this index.page entirely got changed and we have got some beautiful uh, forms here. Okay, so whatever forms we like from this admin template. Okay, this is the, you can see the live preview will go. So whatever forms you like, if you like this table structure, if you like this data table. Okay, so if you want to create some data table similar to this one, then you can simply go to this page. This page is tables data.html. So here we have tables and data.html. Okay, so from this what we have to copy, we simply have to copy the HTML section. So not introduction, navigation, side menu, then we have to go in this content header and main content. If these two things we copy, let me copy these two things. If these two things I copy and simply paste it in another page, let's take this one, the default page counter.razor. I'll simply remove all the content from here and paste it. Now let's try to run it. Okay, so let me go to the counter page. So here you can see I am able to integrate the entire design of Bootstrap dashboard in here. So this looks pretty much amazing to me. Now you can simply go here, whatever features you like. If you like the calendar part, you can simply go in the calendar, and whichever calendars you like, you can simply take that design. If you have something like login register, okay, this one you can take login page. Okay, so this is the login page. Fine. Now this login page, if you want to take, then in that case, what we have to do is like we have already discussed in our one of video like how to add multiple layouts. So we'll have to add a multiple apart from this main layout, we'll have to add one more layout page, and there we can add the login page. So let me add that. I'll add a page. We'll simply copy this fetch data and paste it here, and we'll name it as login, and another one we'll make it as register. Okay, so we have this login, we have this register. So we'll remove the default content whatever we have. Okay, this is completely empty. Register one is also empty. Now what we have to do is we have to make one more layout page. Let's copy the main layout, let's paste it here, and let's name it as login layout, and let's make this entire page empty. Fine. Now here if you see, we have this one, it is like pages examples login.html. So we have to go in this pages examples, then we have login.html. So this is the page which we have to work on, and here you see it is having a different structure for altogether. Like we have this it is only having this one login box, and here this one. So what we have to do is like here we have to add a class login box, and let's see the register one what that is having. So we have this register version 1. Okay, so it is having examples register.html. So let's see that one, register.html. Here if you see, it is having a register box. Okay, so these are the two CSS which we have to use. So basically the design which we are using is this one, register box and login box. So we have to go in this template, and here we simply have to add a div with a body. That's it. If we see the main layout, here we have so much content. We have navigation bar, side menu, the footer, and then inside that we have a body. But here on this login layout, we simply have a body because we don't need anything apart from the pages getting loaded. Okay, now going back to this login razor page, we can simply go back and open the login.html, and simply we have to copy this entire login box. Okay, rest of the files will automatically get loaded from the master page. So we have to copy this login box and paste it here. It works fine. Now going back to register, here we have to copy this register box and paste it here. Now at the top of this pages, what we have to do is like we have to mention the layout page. So here layout, it will be login layout, because for these pages we don't want the main layout page with the sidebar and then header bar to be part of this page. So we have to mention this login layout, and for this register page also we have to mention the login layout. So both for both register and so here instead, so this login page will be the first page of the application whenever the application gets loaded. So we have to mention the route as slash. For register, we'll make it as register. And here if you see index, initially this index, this slash, index was the landing page. So we have to change it and make it as index. Fine. Now let's try to run it and see how it goes. It's loading. It's taking a lot of time. Let me rerun it again. So here we have mentioned it wrong. If you refer this login layout, we have added this tag as by mistake. So this should be added to the register and login. Okay, so on login page we have added login layout as the layout. On register page we have not added the login layout, and on login layout we don't have to add anything. By mistake we added it here. Okay, so here we have corrected it again. Let's run it now. Fine. So here if you see, we have like we have got this login page, and if we open the register page, then we get a register page. Okay, so due to some CSS it's not coming in the center, so we'll check out here what is the CSS which is moving it to center. So let's okay, so we have a class here like a whole transition register page on the body section. So I think because of that it is. So let's add this class to the div, or let's add one more div inside there. So this is actually on the body part, but what we'll have to do is we have to include this on the register page, because our body part we cannot add, because login page also holds that body part. Okay, so this body part is actually common between register and login page. So here, just outside this div, we will add that class, and let's move everything in here inside this. Fine. So uh, let's go on the login page as well. So here we have this whole transition login page. Let's add this div as well for the login.razor page. Let's run it. Okay, so here we go. So we are getting this AdminLTE template properly now. Now here, like this is like whatever design we need, we can simply get it from this template. We don't have to worry about the design part. If we want both the login, some different versions are there. Okay, beautiful. So here we get different types of pages here. We can simply include all of these pages, whatever design we need. So it's a very beautiful template, and we have, okay, there are many screens here. We have a 404 as well. Fine. So there are many pages already bootstrap we can use, like many screens are there, and all these screens we can simply use in our Blazor app without worrying for any design part. We can simply focus on our code part. And if we want to, like if we are good with the design part, then we simply, on all the pages we simply have to include our code section, and we can write our particular code for that page. And like if you want more pages, then we can simply go, like we added this login and register page, we can simply keep on going adding pages and just link them to this application. So here's it. So this way we can simply integrate these beautiful templates and this design box inside our Blazor server app. So that was it in this video. See you in the next video. If you like this video, simply subscribe and like and share with your friends. Thanks for watching.